simultaneously one of the best and worst days of my entire existence.
A bunch of series of unfortunate events, I like to call it.
Post WrestleMania.
No, and during.
Oh, yeah, because I shattered my phone.
No.
Yeah, we also got kicked out of our seat like 3 times.
Yes.
We stole them.
Yeah.
First seats I understand. It was, 30 minutes into the show? We were like 1 match in.
Yeah.
We were there for about an hour because we saw about 30 minutes of DJ.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. They came, they got their seats, fine, whatever. The second time we got kicked out of our seats doesn't make any sense. We were like an hour and a half into WrestleMania.
People just show up late.
To WrestleMania, especially those seats were like $300 seats.
I really think that people just I think the lines were like that long.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's not even an excuse because the doors open like 2 hours before.
Maybe.
And we didn't even come when doors open. We came like 30 minutes later.
Maybe traffic was bad? Awful?
Possibly.
Maybe.
And then the third time really doesn't make sense because that was like halfway through WrestleMania.
Yeah, it didn't feel like halfway to me. I think it was like a fourth of it.
No, because the last seats that we sat in were the least expensive seats that we stole. It was pretty far over to the left, and that was during the Miz Logan fight, and that was almost towards the end.
No, that was the start of it, and then you had to, you lost some. No, you went to the restroom.
Yeah, and
then that's when we lost you for a little while.
There was only 1 match in between that and Stone Cold.
I didn't see Logan Paul's entrance, which sucks. I'm a little upset about that.
Okay. You'll get over it. Mm-hmm. I think us stealing the seats gave us a much better experience than the seats we had. Or paying that much money.
In a way.
Yeah, so.
I mean,
it is what it is.
We found good seats in the end.
Yeah. I think we were a little too ambitious.
Yes, never again.
I think we should.
You were too ambitious.
I think we should have stole the seats that we sat in at the end. Because those were about $95 versus we literally stole $300-something seats. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, don't fuck with wrestling fans. I think you should just fuck their kids. I know it sounds fucked up out of context.
I'm going to clip that.
Yeah, you will.
So, we only went the first day because of how traumatic post-WrestleMania was. We did not go the Sunday show.
Yeah.
Our friend Michael did. Yeah. He said that he thinks the second show was better.
I think it was.
Because I don't. So, the highlights of Sunday's show was Vince McMahon wrestling and the main event, which was the unification of the titles.
They also said the Sami Zayn versus the crew of Jackass. They said that was a really good match.
I don't. To me, I don't really care about Jackass. To me, Saturday was the better event because we got to see Logan Paul wrestle. We got to see, quote-unquote, the retirement of Undertaker, which happened later that week. Yeah. Apparently, WrestleMania is a whole week event, more or less. But he really shined there. Michael did say that he showed up at his day, but it wasn't the same kind of event-style recreation of his retirement like he did at our WrestleMania day. And then, number 1, we got to see Charlotte Flair win.
No.
Number 1, best match all of WrestleMania.
Match. No, Becky Lynch match was better.
No. And then also Stone Cold. That we got to see Stone Cold's last fight. Despite everything that happened after WrestleMania, that is the coolest thing to me. I grew up watching Stone Cold. This man retired a decade ago.
Yeah. He should have came back in 07 and not 20.
He should have came back a long time ago.
Yeah.
And, just like The Rock does all the time. But he didn't. But he decided that when WrestleMania was back in Dallas, well, Arlington, but close enough, Dallas Cowboy Stadium, he decided to come back and do one last match. And it wasn't just like, mess around a little bit, Stone Cold Stunner.
Or just like, not hit him, not look like it seemed they're not trying to hit him that hard. No, he actually took...
They literally did the thing that he was most known for, which is banging his knees against the metal pipes. And then banging his head against the railing.
No, I don't remember that.
The metal, where the audience is, he took his head and busted it into the guardrails.
Is that a thing for Stone Cold? I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, like The Rock. Everybody's done it.
For some reason, I always think of the head shake when he gives you that stunner.
Stone Cold getting beat up, quote unquote, is always his knees getting hit against the pole, and then him getting his head bashed against the railing. Yeah, those are the two, I beat up Stone Cold's things.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the fact that I got to see...
To me, it was more like when he took that, it's not a suplex where they just, go toss him up in the air and throw him back. I forgot what move that is. But you know what I'm talking about. And he pretty much hit the cement. I just hope there might have been padding, but
the fact that I saw a Stone Cold match with my very own eyes in 2022. I got to see The Undertaker retire. I got to see Logan Paul
I got to see a Kevin
wrestle.
Owens match.
No.
You know the guy that fought Stone Cold?
No. I don't really care about him.
I like him. I have one of his shirts.
I'm sure you do. You also think wrestling's real.
No, I don't. That's
you watch YouTube videos where they talk about wrestlers as if it's like a football game and they don't know the outcome.
No, it's not. Well, it's sort of like that, but they know the outcome. There's a difference.
They don't, because you've even said matches like upset the system and they weren't expecting that person to win. Like, apparently, Charlotte Flair was not supposed to win. Like, everybody thought this was Ronda Rousey's chance to get the title back after 2 years or whatever.
Unless people realize that she's not going to come back for a while. Might be one of the reasons why.
Didn't The Rock come back? And he was only like at WrestleMania Raw like a few episodes, and then it was like a main event, and he won the title just to lose it again because he wasn't supposed to be there that long.
Yeah, I think that was with John Cena.
Yeah. And Cody Rhodes, screw him for coming back to the WWE.
I like him. No. You can go fuck yourself.
No, he's not as bad as Kenny Omega, but he's close. And I would say Roman Reigns is not that bad. He's much better than like CM Punk.
You're just really trying to be a contrarian against me, aren't you? I think you're just doing this on purpose.
I'm not. Literally, some of my least favorite wrestlers of all time is CM Punk and Kenny Omega.
Why CM Punk again?
I've never liked him. Yeah.
So you're a Jeff Hardy fan?
I do like Jeff Hardy. I like both the Hardy Boys. And I like Edge and Christian. Yeah.
You didn't go to the AEW show with me. They had a match.
I had to do the opening for the Bulls.
Yeah, which kind of sucks. I told our good friend...
Headphones guy.
Yeah, Apple headphones guy.
Apple headphones guy, yeah.
He loves those. He really does love those Apple headphones.
He really does. Yeah. He's bougie like that.
I'm bougie, but I'm not.
He was talking all day today about how Cons ripped him off for his washer and dryer.
Yeah, he should have known better. He's a dumbass.
And then he found out he's paying $180 or something for this washer and dryer from Cons, and his apartment complex offers washer and dryer hookup in rental for $40 a month.
Huh.
He doesn't have Apple AirPods. He literally has the over-the-ear AirPod Maxes. Yeah. So let's briefly, because I don't want to dwell on it too much, talk about what happened after WrestleMania. So number one, we got...
No. We have to start off where we first started having issues, and that was your flask.
Oh, yeah. So we get kicked out of the seats the first time, and I gather everything and we move. The second time, we move without gathering everything, and I leave the flask that my grandmother gave me.
But we took our drink. We took
the drinks, just not the flask. The third time, I was in the bathroom, but they got kicked out of their seat without taking any of my drinks. So I just had $30 of alcohol left there for no reason.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Afterwards, I had to go and get my flask back. Luckily, I found it. I don't know how, but I found it. And then...
I think when you were looking for us, I think you took your frustrations and tossed your phone like 20 meters or something.
No, I broke my phone. I was literally coming out of the bathroom, and I was responding to the text messages between you and my ex. And I went to go put my phone in the pocket, missed my pocket, and it fell on a 10-feet case with a screen protector and just smashed. Garbage. And then I thought the screen protector was smashed, so I took it off. Screen protector untouched. Perfect condition. Phone... destroyed.
I've already had a bad start.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it wasn't so bad after all. We were having slightly a better time, and
yeah, I was literally having a bad time because my phone was destroyed. It's the first phone I've ever broken in my life.
But it was calming down. We felt good after WrestleMania.
Yeah, we had Stone Cold Steve Austin. Everything was cool, and then we go back to where we parked at our job.
Yes. The
car is gone.
Yeah, it is gone.
Call 911, confirm that it's towed. Confront our job. They get pissed off.
You make a scene.
I don't think I make a scene. A scene's a strong word.
Confrontation.
Yeah, confrontation. So I eventually go get the car. It's like $300. You can't get the car out because it's
$15.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the insurance is in your mom's name, so we have to wait for her.
Yeah.
So that's
1 in the morning.
Yeah. So we eventually get the car back. We
were demoralized.
Yeah,
heavily.
all hunky dory. The next day, I get 3 phone calls. First one, I don't have a girlfriend no more. Second one, I don't have a job no more. Third one. My grandma's dying. It's a bad day.
It was
a bad day, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you kind of intertwined with me with your job since we worked together.
Yeah. So now I'm not your boss anymore. So now you got to go get a different job.
Mm-hmm. We both do.
Yeah, I think we both found jobs at least.
Well, I
think you got it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, let's see if the other one gives me like a better opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I'm still applying. I'm not gonna wait till the 5th.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I mean, somebody might offer me even more money at a job that's not as scandalous. Any last things about WrestleMania before we go completely off topic? You kind of look like you're Roman Reigns' half brother.
Retarded brother?
Yeah, that has like Down syndrome, yeah.
Especially with the shirt, like, you retard, you were supposed to join WWE, not their competitor. You're such an embarrassment to the bloodline. I'm like, yeah, fuck your bloodline, brother. I'll make my own bloodline. That's not how it works, Jimmy.
David and Michael. David, of course, was Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Michael, on the other hand, was Bill Goldberg. Of course, we told Michael that he couldn't be a WCW character, but naturally, Michael didn't give a fuck. So there they are, fighting to the death in Michael's front yard.